Jamie. Fantastic. And I thought, why not jump onto this idea? Now listen to this and let's just start building. Building.
You could say that everyone can do it and not just
about 100 mil. Now, if you look at that, that's more or less like a slab in itself.
I was chilling with the bros who was up for a night out. Yeah. So you in the cut with that wifey demeanor. Hey. Looking so bored out your mind though. You kinda give me the sign, so conversations became related.
Right, here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. Hey, if we haven't met, my name is Kelvin, and I'm so excited once again to bring content such as this on YouTube right in front of you. Wherever you are, wherever you're watching me from, you know what? I've been running a series on this channel entitled How to Build in Zambia While Living in the Diaspora. Now, this series is quite personal. I live in the UK and I've been here for quite some time now. I've been away from my home country, Zambia, for quite a long time. I'm so passionate. I just love Zambia. And I thought to myself, why not do a project like this, bring content such as this, and encourage my brothers and sisters out here in the diaspora build back home. Right, even as we do that, or even as I get on with this, please remember to give us that like, subscribe, and smack that bell. Encourage us, if you feel we are doing the right thing. That will definitely be appreciated. Now, before, let me get into what I want to share with you. And now this is something that is very exciting. I am so excited about this project that I had to do, which obviously came out of this series that I've been doing. And that is all about building dreams across continents. Now, this I've obviously talked about is, it's in the book format. And for those who probably might want to get inspired, encouraged, and they want to go the traditional route of reading a book, this is what it is all about. This is obviously, stem from my personal story of building back home. It answers questions like, why build in Zambia? And I think for most of us, it's more than just the physical structures that we want to put back home. It's about the connection that you have with the motherland. And I think for everyone that is out here, and I've been here in the diaspora for a long time, there's that yearning in our spirit to say, you know what, I need to go back home, and that's where my home is. And possibly even just having something back home. And I know that process of getting to let me start building back home is quite complex, quite complicated, that most of the people just say, you know what, I can't do it. Because there's a lot of negativity out there saying, you know what, I'm not going to go into that. But what we are trying to do is give you a fresh way to look at things and say, you know what, it's possible, it can be done. And a lot of people have actually done it. And why not do it yourself as well? Don't be left out. We've created a community that is growing, and I'm here as a quantity surveyor. More than 30 years in the construction industry, and I've worked in Zambia, Botswana, South Africa, and the UK with the biggest construction company here in the UK. So really, when we're talking about what I'm, building back home or navigating what might seem to be quite complex industry, we are here to help you. And I'm here to help you to make sure that you do that. By doing that, please remember, support me. This book will definitely give you a head start, just a glimpse in what you possibly might be thinking is a very complex industry. It will help you understand and go through a lot of things that you may not know if you had not read this book. And I think it is very exciting. This is my first book, and I'm thinking of the next book to follow this. This is volume 1. The next book, I will not talk about it, but it is there, and it is going to be published, not, let's say, God willing. Obviously, this book, you can find this book on Amazon, and that's where it is. You can buy it on Amazon, or you can, if you have a Kindle, like, this my Kindle, you can buy it. You can unlimited Kindle. You can get this book for free and read it. There we are. So I've been reading it, and it's easy for me to highlight, just the same as you could do some of the key things that I pick out from this book, as well as I am actually doing this reading as well. It is very interesting, and I think yes, you will find it is my first project, so please bear with me, but read the book and understand what I'm trying to communicate to you. Very, very good. If you have it on Kindle, you can basically, rather than carrying a hard book. But for those who love hard book, I just love a book as well, a hard book. I can highlight, I can mark it up, I can do all kinds of stuff with this. I think this is quite good. I mean, whichever way, if you want that, you need that, that's fine. That's really good. But I think it's about building back home. And this book, I know somebody would say, but you're talking about building back home in Zambia. No. The principles that are being discussed in here can apply to anybody that is in Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania, Rwanda, Malawi. Anybody can read this. Of course, there will be stuff that I have possibly gone into much more detail in this book, such as understanding the legal framework, or where I basically talked about the laws, the acts that govern the construction industry back home in Zambia, because I'm familiar with Zambia. But when you can just swap that and then put whatever legal frameworks that are there in your country of origin. But I believe that if you are coming from Africa, this is very good in terms of planning, in terms of financing. When you look at all these key points that have been raised in this book, or if you just look at the content, these will apply to anywhere in Africa. And I love Zambia. I think this book can apply to anywhere, anyone in the world, a person that is in the diaspora and wants to build back home. So I think most of the things that this book talks about is very universal. Well, the things that are discussed in this book can apply to anybody, as I said. And just read something in there. It says, at the core, the book is about more than just construction. It is testament to the enduring bond with one's homeland, the culture, emotional, and family ties that draw people back, and the desire to contribute to its growth and prosperity. Myself, I share my journey, the challenges that I faced, navigating bureaucratic hurdles, bridging distance, land, and overcoming unforeseen obstacles. This is what it is. So this book is very good, I think. And I want to hear from you. If you've read this book, if you've looked at it, I want to hear what you think. And if you are out there, and I know in Zambia, a lot of people, I think a few people that I've spoken to, I'm not so sure, but let me know in the comment section there if you are able to access that Amazon link. If you can't, I'll be shipping some copies to Zambia, and let me know if you need a copy, and we'll try and arrange to get it to you. So the book is on Amazon. Please get a copy and support it that way. I would really, really appreciate to hear your feedback. This is my first ever book talking about the subject that we have been discussing on our channel, and there's more. I think there's more that I can give you, and let me know. And next week, I'll probably be showing you my project in Lusaka, which I, shared a year ago. I talked about a project that I was starting. I have actually started. So I will share my journey to where we are and how we got the land, how we, because it took a year to basically for us to start building. And so I will share all that. And if you want to know more about the project, let me know in the comment section. I could share the costs. We are right now doing the wall fence. So I can share how much it's going to cost us to do the wall fence. May, so we expect the wall fence to be done in 10 days. This is 50 by almost 50, 48 by 30 plot. So we expect the work to be done in 10 days. So all the materials are on site. I will share more about that next week. But let me know if you want to know what's happening with my project in Lusaka, where we are, what the cost, and how I got land. And I've always said this: if you need land, let me know. I am talking to a lot of people that are selling land, and these are legit people that I can say, yes, this person will be able to make sure that you buy the land properly and get the documents that you need. And I have people that on the ground that I'm working with that can help you get your documents as well for your land. It's really important that you make sure that you get your title deeds. So get in touch if you're struggling to get title. Get in touch with me, and I will be able to guide you with that. Of course, there will be a cost for me to do these things for you. So, but you will be at peace. At least there is a person in the diaspora and trying to help you make sure that you secure your investment for your children in your land of your ancestors, and that is important. Now, before I go, I hope you are enjoying A Stranger in the Familiar Skin. This series will keep on going in the background, and it is again on Amazon, and it's on Amazon. It's on YouTube Music. So if you like to listen to something on the go, or when you are in the gym or something like that, this is actually on these platforms, all platforms wherever you get your podcast. It is there, and including everything that we have been covering on YouTube under How to Build in Zambia podcast series. That as well is on YouTube Music as a podcast. So if you just want to plug in as you're driving and you want to listen to most of the stuff that I've been discussing, the content, or maybe we want to hear or listen to one of the guests that I've had on my channel, you can listen to them as a podcast. I intend to move all that as well to other platforms in the very near future, so that we can all be covered. I like stories. So John has already read this book. If you go to episode 10, he read this book. Or go to that book. If you go to episode 10 of A Stranger in the Familiar Skin, you will find that John has actually read the book, and he will give you what he thinks about the book and whether he feels motivated. So go to that episode 10, and find out what John thought about the book. So he's already read the book, and so yeah, I'll end here, and I hope you will support us by buying this book. It's on Amazon. If you can't get a copy, if you are in Zambia or anywhere in Africa, let me know, and we can try and arrange how we can get the book to you. It's on Amazon Kindle, so if you have it, you can get it for free. Please support us that way. There's more that I will be doing in terms of writing and giving a little bit more than what we have on Facebook, on YouTube. Also, if you are thinking of producing, if you're thinking of writing a book and you are stuck and you've got this great idea and you just don't know how to do it, and you're thinking, I wish I could do this, I will be producing a masterclass which will detail how I have done it, and I will share all this information with you. And of course, you know, it takes a lot of work, a lot of time to produce this. There will be a cost for doing that, but I will share that. And if you're in Africa and you want your book on Amazon and all that, I will share all that, and I should be able to help you with that as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and I want to hear from you guys. This is just me talking to you on the camera today, and I hope I will see more of you. Remember to buy this book, and let's build and develop our motherland. Let's contribute to our motherland. That will be really, really interesting. So I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.
With everything I gave up for you, did it for love, no escaping, heart is taken. I've been waiting, I've been patient. Thought you'd been down, heard you skip down, and can't be found. Where are you now, baby? Deep down, I know you've been missing me, but you keep being a mystery. Dang, don't know if you recall it, but last time I said the song